What is going on, everybody? Today we have here a 2015 Hyundai Elantra 1.8, and we're going to be replacing the timing chain. We're going to replace the tensioner, the chain, and the guides. We have everything here from Hyundai. We have the tensioner, arm assembly, chain guide, we have the timing chain tensioner, and of course we have the timing chain. All right, and so the first thing that we need to do, we need to set it on time. So in the cam, we have one line here, and there should be another line there. So those two lines, they need to meet in the middle, and they need to be aligned with each other. And we need to be top dead center. So the piston number one needs to be all the way to the top. So let's go ahead and do that. As you see, so the piston, it is the very top, and we have the two lines aligned. So now we can go ahead and remove the tensioner, the guides, and the chain. Okay. And to remove the tensioner, you're gonna need a 10mm socket. It might be a possibility that the cam, one of the cams, move after you remove the tensioner, but it's okay because you can adjust it with the adjustable wrench. Next, we're going to remove tensioner arm assembly and then the chain guide. We're going to need a 12mm socket. Okay, got everything out of the way, and as you can see, the cams, they did move. That's okay, because we can always adjust the cams from here. Go ahead and remove the chain. And here we have the new chain. You gotta make sure that so I always check the number of links on the old one, make sure they match the number on the same, make sure they match on the new one. Also the marks, probably it's not going to be the same size, because probably this one is gonna have slack. We're gonna compare in a minute. But this is the new one. Okay, so as you can see, we have the old one here, and we have the new one on the back. And as you can see, tiny bit of a difference, but that tiny bit of a difference can cause a lot of issues. So now I'm gonna go ahead and count them, make sure that the links are the same amount of links, and also we gotta match the marks. Okay, so I just checked both of the chains. They have 71 links each one, so they match, so we're good. Next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to clean all the silicone, all the dirt from the side engine and from the timing chain cover before I put the chain. That way everything's clean and ready to go. Okay, so now that everything's clean, we'll go ahead and put the new chain, and we're gonna guide by these two dots on the cam and one dot on the crank. You can always use whiteout to identify them better, or we have one of these markers, go ahead and mark them, that way they can stand out. And on the new chain you're gonna have color links. We have one here. So these two links are closer to each other. They're gonna be for the for the cam, and this one is a little bit hard to see, but there it is. That one is going to be for the crank. Move the cam, so where the lines can align next to each other. Now we're gonna make sure that they are on the right spot. And let's go ahead and put the chain guide. we're gonna go ahead and put the tensioner assembly. And let's go ahead and put the tensioner. Okay, and before you release the tension on the tensioner, make sure that all the points, all the marks are on the right spot. Everything is tightly secure. And you can go ahead and release the tension. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rotate the engine 2 revolutions, just to make sure that the engine is rotating freely and it's not gonna hit with any of the valves, and that the time is right. Alright guys, so here we have the cam on right on the marks. And we have the crank. This should be on the 12 o'clock position. Once you have oil in the system, you shouldn't be having any change lag. Alright guys, well there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.